Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fandom Fights. You know, we here at Fandom Fights, we like to be very accommodating to our players all over the globe. We have players from everywhere: Australia, Spain, England. Great stuff. We like to, we adjust the times as much as we can to accommodate the different time zones. And while we have players from Panama who are in the same time zone as all of us and still want to play at 11 o'clock in the morning for some reason. So, we're here today to see a team's debut match. I promise to wake up post-promos, but it's an exciting one. We have Adelaide Spence, fresh off their title contender, or their title contention last year with the Demigod Complex, to form a new team with rookie Igor Kosick to form the Book of Morbin. As far as team names that reference sequels to bad movies that probably will never happen. That and Ascendant's pretty good. And then we have Nazario and Brandon Cohen forming the team that I will only ever call the Saga. That's what it's going to say on the video title, and that's what I'm going to say as we play. I'll let them decide if they want to tell you more, but let's see what these teams have to say in the promos.
Mike, it's time for the Twilight Saga Ascendant the Deck Your Part 2 to realize.
What the hell is that?
That's us. That's our team name.
Fuck, that's a long ass name.
Yeah,
we needed something that fully encapsulated the two of us, so
I reflected our intensity to play the Fandom League.
Are you gonna win at least?
I have no idea. I don't even know who I'm playing. I just ate breakfast. Finished breakfast 3 minutes ago.
I just woke up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go.
Fuck it.
Give us any advice.
Don't fuck up.
Good thing.
Yeah, Sensei.
Fair.
Spence,
Yes.
how we doing?
Very fucking tired.
It was too damn early for promos. I got nothing to say. We're here to do it, and screw it. It's Morbin time.
Have sex, dance. Whoa! I haven't seen the movie. Is that what they do?
And yes, that is the plot of Morbin, from what I remember.
Hell yeah! Let's fuck them up.
Let's do it.
The energy level in those promos could not have been further apart. I'll try and land somewhere in the middle. As we get into round number 1 of this exciting Fandom Fights team's debut match, round number 1 is going to work like this. We're going to have 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to answer individually on their whiteboard. They'll have 15 seconds to write down their answer, and at the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down, at which point players will reveal their answers and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Oh.
All right.
Let's do it.
Your first question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Why?
Lorne Balfe composed the score for the final installment in which Law and Order franchise? Me too. Really? No way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nazario.
I want to go with the Bad Boys franchise.
We'll go to Igor.
Didn't have it.
We'll go to Brandon.
Ooh, the RoboCop.
And Spence.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys is the correct answer. We will be tied at 1 apiece. As we get to the second question, which comes in the category of YA. In The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, what does Gale ask Katniss to do as the Capitol Guards take him prisoner outside the palace? I don't live in a palace. I haven't thought about it like that. That's a good point. Having a conversation with all the voices. You haven't been able to tell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turns down. We'll go to Igor.
take care of his family.
We'll go to Brandon.
Said leave him.
We'll go to Spence.
Shoot him.
We'll go to Nazario.
Kill Snow.
Spence is the only one that is correct. Kill him with the blow that you shoot is correct. So, Morbin, Book of Morbin. The Book of Morbin will take the 1 point lead. Let's get to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. Who insists on watching the data tapes that show Anakin killing younglings in Revenge of the Sith? Excuse me. No, I don't live in a box. I live in a house. That's, it's a house. Here's one outside work. Gonna get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brandon.
Padme?
Go to Spence.
Who should get Obi-Wan Kenobi?
We'll go to Nazario.
I went with Obi.
We'll go to Igor.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is correct.
Over.
Morbin takes continues their lead 4-2. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth. Which 2 characters are present when Bilbo gives the Arkenstone to Thranduil in the Battle of the 5 Armies? Besides Bilbo and Thranduil.
I was gonna do it.
God damn. This is the process you all don't see when I write questions. I have to write the question and then I go, okay, how could Nazario or Mike bullshit their way into getting this question right, even though it's wrong, and then I have to add a workaround.
I'm pissed at Mike because when you asked for the location of the ending of Part 8 of Friday the 13th, he didn't just say Manhattan.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jesus Christ. We'll go to Spence.
Thorin and Beaufort.
We'll go to Nazario.
Gandalf and Bard.
We'll go to Igor.
Gandalf and Bard.
And Brandon.
And Dwon and Balin.
Gandalf and Bard is correct. So, Morbin still leads 5 to Saga's 3. Let's get to the next question, which comes in the category of sci-fi icons. What type of weapon does Optimus Prime use to fight Megatron and the Decepticons in the final battle of Transformers: The Last Knight?
How specific?
God.
Good question.
I need the type of weapon that it is.
Oh.
I will say no other things besides that.
Hey, Nick, what season of Survivor are you watching right now?
I just finished Blood vs. Water, the first one. So that I can, and now I'm going to start the new one.
I don't like Woke Survivor. The
That's
latest
not
season.
Woke
I just...
5, 4.
No, the new ones. I mean,
2, 1. Pens down. I haven't liked much of the new season either. But anyway, we'll get to Nazario.
a sword.
We'll go to Igor.
A sword.
Brandon.
Sword.
And Spence.
Sword.
Sword is correct. Points all around. 7-5 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of American Spies. In the Bourne... Holy shit. This is what happens when you get me at 11 o'clock in the morning. My voice just stopped working. All right, your question. In the Bourne Identity, a man attacks Bourne and Marie in his apartment in Paris. How does that man kill himself? That was the weirdest sensation. Nazario, hands up. Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't realize you were going like this. I thought it was like... See if does that. Yeah, that was weird. Didn't enjoy that. We get answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to, I forget, so Igor.
He jumps out of the window.
We'll go to Brandon.
Jumps off the balcony.
We'll go to Spence.
Jumps out a window.
And we'll go to Nazario.
Holy shit! Did he jump out of a window?
Jumps out of a window. I believe there's a small balcony there, so I'm going to give it to everyone. That's correct all around.
Hilarious.
Clean sweep for the question. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World. Victor Crumb comes from what wizarding school in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Spelling counts.
Phonetically pronounced spelling counts. So, like,
Fuck.
yeah.
By the way, is everybody
Spell that
getting,
phonetically.
is
like an
everybody
echo?
getting like a giant sound of.
4. Yes, I assumed it was from you. 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Pens down. I don't know. You were on last. We'll go to Brandon.
Durmstrang.
Okay. We'll go to Spence.
Put bow batten to know what's wrong.
We'll go to Nazario.
I don't know how to spell that. I just said Durmstrang.
And we'll go to Igor.
Durmstrang.
Durmstrang is correct. Durmstrom is not phonetically correct. So I cannot give.
You took shirt.
All right. 10-8. Morbin leads as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of fandom quotes. Which MCU film features the quote, "You look like Mary Poppins"? I will imitate the sound that Nazario heard. Kind of like that.
Long day.
There you go. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Spence.
Third best MCU movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Okay. Nazario.
Mary Poppins, y'all. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Igor.
Is he cool? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
And Brandon.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Hell yeah, he's cool. That is correct. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Clean sweep. Morbin leads 12-10 as we get to the penultimate question. Comes in the category of Pixar. Who voices Carl Fredricksen in Up?
Ah.
This would be like the third best MCU movie.
I love that movie, but that's a hot take.
If it was like in that.
Lower tier Pixar.
I realize it's not in the MCU, so that's probably why it's not in the top 5. But
Could be. MCU Extended
if
Universe.
it was, everyone knows. It'd be up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Nazario.
Is it Ed Asner?
Go to Igor.
Ed Asner.
Oops, don't erase your board, Igor. Okay, perfect.
Oh.
Brandon.
Yeah.
And Spence.
Ed Asner.
Ed Asner is correct. You're good, Igor. You just paused a little while your board was back.
Do you want to reload really quick?
I think it's Frozen.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I'm having some tech issues. We'll see.
All right, score is 14-12 going into the final question. The final question comes in the category of DreamWorks Animation. What is Kitty's last name? Puss's love interest and rival in Puss in Boots. Zario hands.
It's the last
I just
movie
read it.
yet.
But I watched this movie in Spanish. Would you take it in Spanish?
I'd rather not.
I just went with the literal translation, so let's fucking hope so.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, the answer is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Igor.
Let's see if we got some Bond in this. Galore.
We'll go to Brandon.
Boots, Kitty, and Sandals.
That was 2. We'll go to
Soft pause.
and Nazario.
Soft pause.
Soft pause is correct.
Spence misspelled pause.
PAWS, bitch.
All right. That'll bring us to the end of round one. The Book of Morbin has gotten their score up to 15. Close behind is the Saga with 13. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If they get to the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each for 2 points apiece, unless you like to take down the multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout. A stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Star Wars, fandom quotes, YA, horror icons, Disney animation, James Bond, MCU, and Pixar. With that being said, Book of Morbin, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Igor, can you mute yourself for a second?
Can I mute myself?
Yes, please.
No, because we're in the lead. Shut the fuck up. All right, Igor, do you have a preference between spinning first or second?
I don't know. I figure maybe let them. Maybe we can defer. Let them take something we don't like off the wheel.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go second.
All righty then. The Saga. This is your first spin.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to assume you guys are in the lead.
No.
No. Fuck.
And
Fuck.
Hell yeah! Always go first, Nazario. I fucking told you. God damn it.
You like the categories again?
No. Brandon, how do you feel about Disney animation?
I like the kiddie movies.
Yay. Let's do
Fucking
that.
A. Let's go.
I don't like Disney animation.
Great.
I'll
In my power on the show.
serious for a second right now. Can you guys mute, because that sound is killing me.
Who is it?
Thank you.
I think it was Igor. I think
I think it's the auto. I think it's the auto mic volume.
I don't know what it is, but it's
up.
rough.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Igor, you can just unmute when if there's like
It still happens.
Unmute and talk. Yeah. All right. All right, the Saga. I will be giving you your questions in the category of Disney animation. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your first question. Which Disney animated film features the animals Raja and Abu?
Aladdin. All right?
Yep.
Yeah, Aladdin. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. A tie game.
The Twilight Saga has tied the game.
Nazario mute?
Your second question. Who voices the King of Atlantis in Atlantis, the Lost Empire? Sorry.
Oh, shit. It's Spock. What's his name?
Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
Okay.
Leonard
That's
Nimoy.
right.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
The Twilight Saga has taken the lead.
Your third question. What instrument are the cats learning how to play at the beginning of the Aristocats?
Piano.
I really haven't seen this movie in like forever.
I just watched it. Like I think it's piano.
Then go for it. Go for it, man.
Okay, fine.
Trust
Piano.
that.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
The Twilight Saga extends the lead.
Told me. Your penultimate question. In Dumbo, Dumbo gets put into a circus act that he hates, with a group of clowns all posing as having what profession?
Fireman, right?
Yes.
Fireman. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Are they all men now? Let me bring in a mic and challenge.
Oh, I was making a face because Nazario went fireman. Ha ha ha. Final answer. All right. Your final question. What is the first name of the female bunny protagonist in Zootopia?
Oh, it's Hops. Something Hops.
Judy Hopps.
Judy Hops. Yeah.
So his first name is Judy, right?
Judy. Yeah.
Judy. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and a clean sweep of...
The Twilight Saga sweeps round 2.
Yeah. The Saga gets their score up to 23. Book of Morbin at 15. So we bring back the wheel for Igor. And Spence. Igor, Spence, this is your first bit. Also, lands on spinners
What the fuck?
Even game. Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Galaxy shit.
All
Let's
right.
do that. Star Wars.
Book of Morbin. I will be giving you your questions in the category of Star Wars. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Your first question. Which Star Wars film features two characters who disguise themselves as stormtroopers after being captured?
Oh, after being captured. Oh.
I want to say is that The Last Jedi? No.
I don't think anyone disguises themselves in any of the sequel. Do we want to go multiple choice?
4, 3.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, A New Hope, B, The Force Awakens, C, The Rise of Skywalker, or D, Solo, A Star Wars Story?
Are we overthinking this? Is it just New Hope? Because, technically they got tractor beamed, right?
I guess, yeah, fuck. Yeah, sure.
New Hope, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
We overthought that shit.
Yeah.
Your second question. Who primarily plays R2-D2 in the Star Wars series?
Kenny Baker.
Kenny Baker. Yeah.
Final answer.
Kenny.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who kills Captain Phasma in The Last Jedi?
Finn, right?
I guess directly the ship blowing up, but I think because technically she just falls down through the ship. I don't know if Finn's directly responsible for that, but he is the closest in the area.
Let's go for it.
5.
Yeah, Finn,
final
final
answer.
answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Can you bring in Mike for a second?
Of course.
Yes.
Mike, you love Star Wars, and they gave a lot of bullshit about an explosion. Is the question wrong?
I don't know. You make the choice.
Fuck.
I don't
Make
know.
your own challenges.
No, forget it.
Great. I'm going to take Mike away now. Okay. So you all know, if you push someone into an explosion, you are guilty of murder. But your penultimate question.
For the legal advice.
Can confirm that is my legal advice.
in Star Wars. Your penultimate question. How specifically do the members of the Trade Federation first try to kill Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon shortly after they arrive on their ship at the beginning of the Phantom Menace?
Poison gas.
Gas, yeah. Poison gas.
final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's Dioxis. Nazario.
Brandon, he said specifically, and they didn't say what kind of poison gas.
Dioxis gas. Go fuck yourself. Next question.
All right, your final question. In the Clone Wars, what nickname does Ahsoka give to Jabba's son?
Stinky. Yeah.
Stinky final answer.
And that is correct for 2 points, a sweep of Star Wars, and the lead for the Book of Morbin, but only by 1 point. Book of Morbin gets their score up to 24. The Saga is up to 23. So very close game as we get into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can decide who will take it. The other teammate will then take the second question. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 2 and 3 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right, then. Your first category you can bet points on is DC. We'll get bets starting with the Saga. Who will be taking it and for how much?
I'll take it, and apparently I'm legally obligated to write it down. So 1.
This is true. And the Book of Morbin. Who and for how much?
I'll take it for 1.
All right, your question in DC. Who voices the dog Ace in DC League of Super Pets?
I fucking hate you.
Sorry. I was at a party recently with a sweatshirt on, and I put my hood on, and someone was like, "Why do you do that?" And I was like, "It's like I'm invisible now. No one can see me." 5,
It's
4. Fun fact.
Morbin.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nazario.
Literally Batman's dog. Kevin Hart.
And Igor.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is correct. 1 point apiece. Still a 1 point game as we get to the second category that Brandon and Spence will have to take. The category is Planet of the Apes. We'll get bets starting with Spence
0.
and Brandon.
0.
Oh, great. Stats only. Fun. All right. Your question is, in battle for the Planet of the Apes, what is the last name of the human who travels with Caesar and Virgil to the human city?
Shit. Fuck.
I didn't bet 1.
I could just tell you the answer right now before I count down. I'm not going to change anything. But I won't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Are we loving it? Let's go to Brandon
Johnson.
and Spence.
Jones.
McDonald was the correct answer. Both, unfortunately, incorrect, but 0 points for bet, 0 points gained, 0 points lost. As we get to the next question, teams can reconfigure who takes this question. The category is Star Trek. We'll get bets starting with the Saga, who will be taking it for how much?
Me for a point.
And Book of Morbin.
Ditto.
Okay.
All righty. I thought it was a 0 because of the big.
Yeah, I saw the 0.
All right. Your question in Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features a main villain who tries to partially turn Data into a human?
Jesus Christ. I knew that little.
This conversation that we cut out backstage was quite funny because the way one team decided who would take the question basically came down to the fact that one of the teammates got a Star Trek question wrong earlier in a category that wasn't Star Trek. It was a great time. I don't know if that's ever happened, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brandon
Star Trek Nemesis.
Fuck.
and Spence.
Danny gets blown. Star Trek First Contact.
That's it.
Star Trek First Contact is the correct answer. The Saga will lose 1 point. Book of Morbin will gain 1 point. It is now a 4-point game. 26 to 23. As we get to the that's 3. It's
And
now
the number is
game.
3.
Now a 3-point game, 26 to 23. As we get to the penultimate question that Nazario and Igor have to take, the category is American Spies. We'll get bets starting with Igor
0.
and Nazario.
I mean, I pulled out of my ass the drop out of the window thing, so why the fuck not?
All right, here's the sitch. Nazario hits, game on. Nazario misses, game over. Your question in American Spies. What is the name of the deadly virus that kills people if they don't find the treatment within 20 hours in Mission Impossible 2?
Motherfucker!
Igor, if you need a repeat, just go like this because I have you muted.
I want to repeat. Give it to me.
All right, that is the Saga's first repeat. The question again. What is the name of the deadly virus that kills people if they don't find the treatment within 20 hours in Mission Impossible 2?
Oh fuck, the virus! I thought you said the antidote. Shit.
It's 11:30.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Igor, who bet 0.
It is Chimera.
And Nazario.
Yeah, I was thinking of the antidote that is Bella, whatever. It's Chimera.
Chimera is correct. The Saga gains 2 points. We are back to a 1-point game. Final question. The category of the final question the teams can confer on is Star Wars. Let's get bets starting with the Saga.
The Twilight Saga bets 2.
And the Book of Morbin.
The Book of Morbin Part 2.
All right. Here's the sitch. The Saga will get their question first. If they hit, we will go to the Book of Morbin. If they miss, the game will be over. The Saga, are you prepared for your question in the category of Star Wars?
We wish it was Disney, but whatever.
Fair. All right.
They own
They
it.
are,
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah, there you go. Your question is, in The Empire Strikes Back, which part of his body does C-3PO yell at Chewbacca for putting on incorrectly?
His legs?
I mean, he does have the legs like all the way up like this. Is his head upside down?
I'm thinking legs or head. But or maybe his head's backwards?
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. The question again. In The Empire Strikes Back, which part of his body does C-3PO yell at Chewbacca for putting on incorrectly?
I think he doesn't put the legs, like he has them in the backpack. So it could be the head looking backwards, something like that. That makes sense.
I like that better, yeah.
Okay, the Twilight Saga will take a chance with the head. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good call.
And the lead. All right, now here's the sitch. The Book of Morbin will get their question in Star Wars. If they hit, they will win. If they miss, the Saga will take the victory. Book of Morbin, are you prepared for your question in the category of Star Wars?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, your question is, what is the side effect from Han's time in Carbonite after he gets out in Return of the Jedi?
God,
So just blindness.
Yeah. Blindness, final answer.
And your winners, the Book of Morbin. That is correct. Temporarily blind. That is what we were looking for. So, after a very, very exciting match, if I do say so myself, the Book of Morbin takes the win by 1 point with a final score of 28-27. Great debut match. Great play by everyone all around. I'm sure there's some questions that everybody, all 4 people, missed at one point or another that they might be kicking themselves over. At the end of the day, this was a good competitive match that went all the way to the end. So I'm excited to see both these teams again. And we're going to do that right now because we get to talk to them now. As we bring in our unfortunate second place finishers today, the Saga. You guys are pretty good.
28 fucking points.
Yeah.
This always happens. Every time I debut a fucking Fandom match, I score like 20 plus points and I still lose. I haven't ever won a debut match. It's getting there to the annoying levels. Yeah.
How are you on the second matches? That's what matters.
I'm always come back. That's good. So the Twilight Saga will make a comeback.
We'll return.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
We are already part 2, so technically that would be part 3.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Also, Mike, did they say temporary blindness? Because you should have challenged that shit.
Again, you can challenge, you son of a bitch. You can
What are
challenge.
you for?
Mike, how do you feel about this team's performance that you were prepared for, for a long time now?
They showed kind of mercy. I was expecting no mercy. But, there's always a second match.
That's fair.
They did good anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I blame the wheel because what is this shit about splitting the same thing twice? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, my strength is them getting. My opponents have gotten their choice. I think in the last 4 matches I played. So.
Oh, so it's your fault.
The streak. It's my fault. I'll take it. Yeah. The streak continues.
Listen, it sounds like you know what you need to work on. And you showed great strength in today's match. I look forward to seeing what you have in the future. So we'll definitely be seeing you real soon. Congratulations to the Saga. As we bring in our winners today, the Book of Morbin. Guys, great job. Fantastic match. Nazario and Brandon really came to play, but you guys came to play just a little bit more. How are you feeling about your first time out as a team?
I mean, Azario can't play for titles, so I figured this was an inevitability. I'm really proud of what Igor and I were able to do. Again, he played one match, and I'm like, yo, slide in these DMs, let's figure this out. And we showed up. I'm really happy we got to actually like come together and, win. Because as everyone knows, it's sort of difficult for me. I'm happy to be here.
Igor, this is your first technical win in Fandom Fights.
Well, first win. We don't have to sugarcoat it. And no, it's,
well, I feel bad calling your debut performance a loss. But
that's fair. I appreciate it. No, it's good. It's good to dip my toes in the teams division. I think myself and Spence mesh well together as a team. We cover each other's blind spots, and I think that showed today. I think we got a little bit of luck today, minus some technical issues on my end. But hey, it is what it is. Still learning, still moving on. But yeah, happy to get the win, and let's move on to the next one.
Great. Can't wait. You will be moving on to the next one. We don't exactly know who yet, but it will be another 1-0 team, a team who debuted and won their first match. So plenty to choose from, lots of exciting stuff to happen. But guys, great job on your first match. It was a match well played and a victory well earned. And thank you to all the teams for playing today. Thank you to Spence. Thank you to Igor. Thank you to Brandon. Thank you to Nazario. Thank you to Mike for showing up. And thank you to Tim for editing this one. And thank you to all of you for watching Fandom Fights. Be sure to check out all the other great matches going on around here. And we'll see you next time with another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.